All practice pages and other materials for learning cursive are available at my Teachers Pay Teachers store at www.teacherspayteachers.com/store/Ann-Fosnight. Learning Cursive Lesson 19, Lowercase n. Often my students have been confused by lowercase n and lowercase m. Lowercase n has two humps, very much like printed lowercase m. What I like to think is this stick on the lowercase n, we have to make a connector, and our connector is an overcurve. And once we've made the connector, we have two humps. This is just the stick turned into a connector. Only 9 lowercase letters to go. 6 of them are overcurves: N, M, Y, V, X, and Z. We could do all the overcurves in order, but we need those letters R, S, and P more. So we're going to do these 3 overcurves and then stop and do these 3 special undercurve letters and then end with the last 3 overcurve letters. Sometimes I call lowercase n twins because we make an overcurve and then we make another overcurve and end with an undercurve. We want the 2 overcurves to look very much alike. The same space between them, the same size humps. So I like to think of them as twins. Overcurve, trace back up, another overcurve, and an undercurve, lowercase n. As we get ready to complete our practice page for lowercase cursive n, please make sure that your desk area is nice and clear with only your paper and your pencil. That if you're right-handed, the top right corner of your paper is pointed to the top of your desk. If you're left-handed, the top left corner of your paper is pointed towards the top of your desk. That you're sitting up straight and you've written your name neatly on the lines up above. We have our model for our lowercase n with its overcurve and overcurve, and we have our training wheel letters for practice. So it is just overcurve, trace back up to another overcurve, and an undercurve. Overcurve, trace back up to an overcurve, and an undercurve. When your hand has practiced and gotten used to the correct strokes, you'll move on to the line where you do them on your own with an overcurve, trace back up to an overcurve, and an undercurve. I like my ends to have equal size and apart humps. They should touch the midline. They should touch the baseline in 3 spots. Same height, so they both touch the midline. They should not curve in anywhere. The curve should only be at the bottom for the undercurve. See, I curved in a little bit there. We don't want to do that. Overcurve, slant down, trace back up to an overcurve, and then the undercurve. Practice them carefully. Look for equal spaces and equal height. Look for touching the baseline. Look for touching the midline. Celebrate your best ones. Feel free to correct your ones that you think you could do better. Go ahead and practice, and we'll be ready to connect lowercase n.